Back, Chilton is dropping off as well. Chilton's back to 11th. So the guys who started on the super soft, it's all falling apart for them now. Just too far, ultimately, too far.
It's really, really slow. Look, Nasr is doing the same move. They're on the outside. It's
identical.
He's so slow at the apex that he can't do much about it. And that's Haryanto now on the inside of Guido, so he's dropped to P11 now, P10.
So, with 3 laps left to go, Gutierrez, Berton, Razzia the top 3, Valsecchi's in 4th, then Palmer, Coletti and Collado. Nasr will be in the points as well. What a wonderful drive from the Brazilian, from the final row of the grid. We pull back to the race leader, Esteban Gutierrez. Berton has cut the gap back now to 2.9 seconds, but with 2 laps to go. You know what, I just don't think there's enough time left for Berton to reel him in. Not when Gutierrez has had a pretty easy day at the office.
Yeah, I think he's done it at the start and just controlled the race since then. You see he's very gentle on power, gentle with the steering wheel, just not early, short shifting now. So really being gentle on his tires. There's no reason why Esteban's not going to win this race. And that Palmer getting very close to Valsecchi as well, so the race is not over there.
And Valsecchi's got to think about his title. He's got to think about the championship, but he can't afford to let Palmer through, because with Razzia ahead of him, Razzia will be increasing his championship lead once again.
And there's another 5, and now we see this is
Leal. And that's Lima getting past Julian Leal. And that's for P14.
Another battle that's shaping up. It's in these last 2 laps. It's Collado and Coletti, and Nasr's made it to the point. So Nasr is P8, but Collado will want to overtake Coletti, and he's done it.
Fabulous, James Collado. And Coletti perhaps again struggling with those tires, as we've seen race after race.
Struggling, yes, you can see it there. You see he's just oversteer all the corner, and probably he's going to be also overtaking, or at least being challenged by Nasr now.
Nasr himself, who's got to think about Haryanto. Coletti, a very early defensive positioning, but it's out of the corners that he's slow. Nasr getting so close to him as Haryanto tries to duck up the inside. Nasr has a look one way, then the other, tries for the inside of the final corner. That's a very difficult place to pass. Someone's got to give you room, and he's had to back out as they almost touch. That will have cost him coming down the start-finish straight. He's in the slipstream of Coletti, who sweeps one way, then the other. Haryanto touches the back of Nasr. But Nasr tries to get around the outside of Coletti, and Haryanto's done them both. Very calm from Haryanto to do that. It means that Nasr remains 8th, but Haryanto moves up to 7th. Great stuff from Haryanto, just waiting, just biding his time. Perfect.
You see that often happening. The guy in the middle is a bit in a sandwich position, and then yes, he's just been able to look at the guy, let them do the mistake.
Here we view it from the outside then. Nasr's got to go the long way around, and as he tries to outbrake Coletti, he just jumps up the inside as they both outbrake themselves, leaving that door wide open for Rio Haryanto. So here we go, last corner. Haven't seen much of him today. That's because he's been so far out front. Esteban Gutierrez wins. Nathaniel Berton on the podium for Racing Engineering. Luis Razzia, more points for the championship, will come home in 3rd. But Collado now is on Palmer. Collado wants points for the championship as well. Can he get through? Just 1 corner remains for him. Razzia has crossed the line in 3rd. Valsecchi ahead of us will come home 4th. Collado tries it up the inside. Palmer, though, is wise to the challenge. Valsecchi 4th. Palmer 5th. Collado 6th. Haryanto 7th. Nasr comes home 8th. A great drive from the last row of the grid for the Brazilian. But it's Esteban Gutierrez who wins here in Hungary, and a pretty easy drive for him. But, you know, under those circumstances, the pressure, I guess, is just on yourself not to make any mistakes.
Yeah, I think there's not, to be honest, Hungarian, when you're starting on pole. You just have to, and that's last lap.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's Trummer. I thought that might have been Ratsia. Trummer out then. And what's happened here through the final corner? Trummer. Oh, he got nudged. Oh, ouch. Ooh. Trummer got a big nudge over the line. And who was that? Was that Canamassas?
It looks like it.
Oh, that's just silly. Come on. At the end of a good race. I think it was. That's dangerous.
For P12, probably going to get 10 grid penalty for next race.